Hi guys and welcome to Lizzie Dean Makes. I'm Lizzie Dean and this is the channel where we make, mend and grow our way to a big life on a small budget. Hi guys, welcome back. So today I am going to give you my top 7 frugal winter activities. So let's get started. Idea number 1. Take a stuffed toy, preferably a stuffed toy animal, and take them on an adventure around your local area. Make sure you snap lots of pictures of them doing strange and wonderful things in front of local landmarks, and put together a short video of all your photos taking your toy on an adventure journey with a little bit of voiceover story in the background. It's really good fun. For my second frugal winter activity idea, it's to set up a treasure hunt. So this is one of my favourite things to do. When I was a youth worker, we used to do this all the time. Basically, you write little paper notes with clues on. So these could be plays on words, they could be like hangman type games where they have to rearrange an anagram or something like that to work out what the word is. They then go to that location that's indicated by the clue where they'll find the next clue that will take them to the next location, and they go through various different locations until they come to the final location where there's a prize. So for added pizzazz, you can make a pirate treasure chest. So you get a standard sort of shoebox with a lid and a main body, and on the lid you line up some of the cardboard inner tubes from toilet rolls and sellotape them in place, and then cover the whole thing with the lid removable obviously with tin foil to make a silver treasure chest, and then you can fill the inside of that with sweets or chocolate or whatever else as the prize for the winning team of your treasure hunt. So this is a really inexpensive and wonderful activity that you can set up absolutely anywhere. It can be indoors, it can be outdoors, it can be in your local area, or it could just be in your garden, wherever you can get to and whatever you want to do. The clues can be as ludicrous and funny as you want them to be. If you're doing it with adults, they can even be a bit lewd. But if you're doing them with kids, you might need to help the younger children to uncover the clues, so they've got at least a chance of winning some sweets. Tip number 3 is to go to your local charity shop and look for an unusual ornament to make into a lamp. So I've got a video on how I make strange and wonderful things into lamps, which I will link to above, which I did with some IKEA Rotera tea light holders. Tea light holders is one of my favourite things to use because they're very straightforward, but you might be able to see up in the top of the screen here, we've got our steampunk elephant lamp, which was made out of a wooden elephant sculpture that my husband and I turned into a lamp. You can turn pretty much anything into a lamp. It has to be something that's non-combustible. You don't want it to be touching anything where the actual lamp part is that gets hot, that could scald or scorch or burn. So trying to find things that are ceramic or glass or wooden, where you're going to raise up the lamp holder away from the wood. So just choosing your bulb holder parts correctly to make sure that it's not going to burn whatever you choose to make. That's a really good fun one to sit and wire up a lamp together that you can then put in your house, and it's got a nice sort of story behind it. Tip number 4 is to make a DIY bird feeder. So I've had a look for some videos on how to do this, which I have put in the description box below. So not just birds, but a wildlife feeder to help keep the wildlife in your local area and in your garden nice and healthy through the lean winter months. So Britain actually sells more bird food per person than anywhere else in the world. It's a very strange obsession we have with feeding our local wildlife, but we've got to protect what we've got. So if you would like to make a DIY wildlife feeder, I'm sure that the wildlife in your area will be grateful. Tip number 5 is to join your local ukulele club. Even if you are not a musician, you've never learned a musical instrument, you've never played a note on anything in your life, you can pick up the ukulele. It is so straightforward and easy to learn. The basics are anyone could just pick it up and play almost straight away, and local ukulele clubs are usually very cheap. I went to one that was in a local pub, and the only thing you had to pay for was a drink at the bar. But it's a great thing to do. It's really good fun, and you can then entertain your friends and family at get-togethers, weddings, christenings, Christmas, for years to come, by playing sort of ukulele sing-alongs, karaoke style. People love doing things like that. So I mean, you can pick up a ukulele for probably about £15-20 from your local musical instrument store, or you can get them online, very reasonably priced, and it's just a lot of fun. I can't recommend it enough. So that's tip number 5. Tip number 6 is to look out for board games at your local charity shop or a yard sale or car boot sale, something like this, and to arrange a games night with your friends and family. So arrange snacks, maybe some mulled wine or mulled cider. You can also get Belvoir Farm does a really nice mulled Christmas non-alcoholic beverage, and Whittards also do a really nice mulled wine tea, which is obviously non-alcoholic. So if you're into the mulled taste but don't want to drink an alcoholic drink, then there are plenty of non-alcoholic mulled wine options out there on the market. But arrange some nice warming drinks. It could be hot chocolate, whatever floats your boat, and some snacks, and get everybody round for a games night with some board games. It's a lot of laughs. And finally, tip number 7. This is actually a bit of a charity drive, but it's also a really enjoyable thing to get involved in. And this is the Operation Christmas Drive from Samaritan's Purse. So it's a Christian organisation that arranges the delivery of shoeboxes of Christmas gifts to children in third world countries and in refugee camps and terrible situations around the world where they are not getting any kind of Christmas celebration, but people from first world countries pack a shoebox full of little gifts and things. There are instructions from the charity on the kind of things that are useful for children in these situations, and also things that would be appropriate. And you pack your shoeboxes full and get them all together and send them off. All the instructions for this can be found on the website, which I will link in the description box below. But it's a really good thing to get your school involved in, or your work colleagues or anything, and to organise getting the stuff together. So if you like a good Primark haul or a good Poundland haul or anything like that, you can go to these places and go with a specific budget and a specific shopping drive for buying Christmas gifts for children from third world countries or refugee camps who otherwise won't be getting anything. And it's a really feel-good activity, and it's a really good one to get all your friends and co-workers and kids in schools and things involved in at Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed these top 7 winter activity tips. If you have any other activity tips for these cold winter evenings, then please do drop them in the comments section below, because anyone who's clicked on this video title is obviously going to be interested in any other winter tips as well. So do have a look down in the comments section below and see if anyone's left any other great suggestions. If you've enjoyed this, then please give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification sign below if you would like to be notified every time I upload new frugal living ideas. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.